Emergency responders were facing an unexpected problem as they rushed to the site of a tornado. We have got Joe Barrett in Chicago joining us now to tell us all about this. Joe, what happened?
Yeah, in some cases there were traffic jams out there up to 2 miles long. The emergency responders would be going. Some of them, their job is to keep track of the storm, follow it along, and they would, run into hundreds of other cars out there just trying to get video of the storms.
Wow, isn't that a public safety danger unto itself, Joe?
Yeah, it's just a phenomenon of the last few years with storms like shows like Storm Chaser and the internet, where it's so easy to put your video up and everybody wants to get out there and get fresh footage. It's becoming an increasing problem, especially if the storm is well predicted like these were, and it happens on the weekend when a lot of people can get off work. You can be dealing with a ton of people out there.
Now it's a bit of a sort of a dichotomy here. On the one hand, you want the emergency responders to get there, but on the other hand, the storm chasers and the people getting there and collecting data are very useful in trying to predict where these storms come. And you quote a sheriff saying, "We need storm chasers. We don't need 200 of them." I mean,
yeah,
I guess
right.
that's the
There's
issue.
A real dichotomy. I mean, you've got people who are there for legitimate reasons. I mean, even working for a TV station, if you're the one who sees the storm first, you can bring that to the people instantaneously. They just have a much better access to the public, and can tell them. Even in Woodward, the town that was hit by the hurricane that killed 6 people on early Sunday morning. It was a TV reporter who spotted that storm and was warning people, you really need to get to shelter. So he probably saved some lives.
Well, it feels like we're hitting our sort of the macabre end of our civilization, Joe, in which you have people. Yes, there's arguably a public service here, but it seems like it's a chase for the most lurid, most eye-popping, dramatic video you can find for basically personal gain.
Yeah, there's scientists out there saying that traffic jams slow them down. The biggest research project that was ever undertaken, it just ended a year and a half or so ago. They had 50 vehicles, and they would try to get ahead of these supercell thunderstorms that can generate tornadoes, and they'd want to get out in front, set up all their equipment, and then let the storm run over it. Then they kind of get all their stuff together and scramble and try to get ahead of the storm again the second time and get another crack at it. And the storm chasers are basically in the way.
Now, was anybody's life harmed because of this basically this traffic jam?
No, nobody's saying there were any actual deaths, but there were actually a few one storm chaser rear-ending another. So I don't know if that's a little bit of irony there.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt this for one moment. Joe, stay with us. eBay's reported earnings of 55 cents a share for the latest quarter, as against expectations of 52. So a pretty substantial beat there. Repeat that. Earnings of 55 cents for the latest quarter versus expectations of 52 for eBay. I hope I said eBay. Okay, Joe, back to you. Are the police planning on doing anything about this in the future so they don't have traffic jams like this?
They've talked a lot about it, but it's just a difficult thing. Storms are, unpredictable. You don't know whether it's going to be in this county or that county necessarily. And in the middle of it, nobody has time to write a ticket. One of the emergency management guys was saying, I wish we could just shoot people with a paintball and then go back, and anybody who's got a splatter, write them a ticket. But right now they don't really have time or haven't figured out a way to do that.